Hi and welcome to the Design to Live Challenge. Today we're going to be talking about reengineering our memories. Now, reengineering our memories is really just reengineering the emotional connection that we have with an area, place, or thing. And so we're going to get into a couple of real life examples about that in just a moment. For those of you who have joined me again, welcome back. And for those of you who maybe don't know who I am, my name is Jill Dell. I'm a licensed hypnotherapist and I practice out of the Seattle, Washington area. And I help people design a life that they love, one habit at a time. Right now we're doing a free challenge. It is the 30 for 30 Wins challenge. And if you'd like to learn more about that, feel free to look it up in the description. So today we're talking about re-engineering associations and places, things, objects, right? So let me explain a little bit about what this is. So you can use this tool when you have something that kind of is like a bad or a not pleasant experience, or even if it's just a sad one that's about pleasant experiences, but you're not going to be having them anytime soon, right? So maybe like loss or grief. So what you do is you basically go back to the place or utilize the object or the thing in a way that actually brings you a better feeling, maybe a feeling of contentment, a feeling of joy, but you basically get to associate it with a higher vibrational emotion, right? One of the more positive emotions. And so that might mean that you bring some friends to a park and you play a game like Frisbee or something like that with them. Or maybe you go and you are going to a bar and you bring some supportive friends and you have a kind of a little mini event to re-engineer some memories that weren't so great there, right? I'm going to give you a personal example. I used this yesterday. My daughter and my granddaughter recently moved out of state. Prior to them moving out of state, I had gotten a bike trailer for my mountain bike, and I would take my granddaughter out a couple times a week and go biking. Well, they've been gone for quite a while, and I realized I hadn't been biking since. I hadn't biked until yesterday for the entire time when they were gone. And so I pumped up the tires on my mountain bike and I flung it in the car and I drove off to the main trail that I used to take my granddaughter on. And it was pretty emotional. I felt pretty sad when I pulled up into the parking lot. So I decided to park somewhere where I hadn't parked before. So I went a little bit further down at the end of the trail where I hadn't ever ridden with my granddaughter. And I started out from there. I rode the whole trail and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it because I love biking. And as I get to these different places, like one time we found this little bird, one time she was in a little area where she was playing with dandelions with my good friend. And I had all of these little memories. I remember pulling over and feeding her some Doritos and some juice and, just things like that. And I went to all these locations. I went out to the end of the trail, and then when I turned around and came back, and as I passed all of these locations, I said in my mind, I am so grateful that I got to share that time with her. I am so grateful that I get to be back out here and get to visit these memories, and here I am doing something that I love, biking. So I just changed my mindset and my associations with that. So it's kind of a combination of using the mantras that we talked about yesterday, but also doing it at a certain location so that it really anchors that feeling of being a higher vibration out into that trail now for me. So I'm looking forward to biking on a more regular basis. And I'm also very excited to hear how you might use this tool. So do give me a comment. Let me know if you use this tool, how it works out for you. Also, if you have any questions, if you're like, well, I'm not sure how I could do that, just let me know. Drop me a comment and let me know. If you found that you got value from this, please like this video. And I invite all of you who haven't yet to subscribe for more tips, tools, motivation, mindset, inspiration, and support. And I will see you tomorrow in the next episode. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.